And good evening and welcome in everybody to another edition of The Locker Room. I'm Drew Fry alongside Maggie Kostrava as always, and it's time to recap week 3 of high school football around our local area.
Yes, Drew, I cannot believe it's already week 3 into the season.
We made it.
Already in the books. Oh yeah, in the nick of time. It needs to slow down. Anyhow, let's get things started and start with none other than our game of the week. It is week 3, an ACAC matchup down in Bern. It's the Bluffton Tigers who clash with South Adams. Bluffton won big last year, halting a 7-game win streak for the Starfires. In this matchup, let's see how everything plays out this year. Look at that. It's Axton Best for the Tigers. Steps back, rolls out to his right, airs it out to a receiver down the field and finds Colson Teeple down deep for the catch on the 1-yard line. So let's see if they can capitalize on it. Bluffton in good scoring position early here. Tigers trying to answer at the touchdown, but the Starfires giving them trouble early on, making them work for it. And they are brought down big. However, moments later, Best connects here with Declan Greaser for the first touchdown on the night here. The Tigers miss the extra point, so the game stands 6-0 early in the first. And when all was said and done in Bern, Bluffton takes this one 33-7, your final. All right, and just up the road, the reigning conference champs, Adams Central, were also in action, hosting Muncie Central. First drive coming out of halftime, AC on the move. And check out Aaron Hershey. He's on the move. Muncie Central tries to trip him up, but he cannot be stopped. What a way to start off the second half here. And then it's the handoff to Matt Heiser, and he runs it in for an Adams Central touchdown for 6. Cue the fireworks. Adams Central tries for 2 here. And let's see if they get it. All right. And, oh yeah, they do just that. How about it? All right, in the end, at the end of the night, it's all AC. They go on to win it 34-6, your final.
All right, now let's head back into Allen County itself for a matchup between Heritage and Woodland. Patriots have only given up 7 points total in their first 2 games. They're leading 7-0 here in the third, and it's Eli Tigelis who's connecting with Zeke Litchfield, and that's another Heritage touchdown to extend the lead. 21-6, all Heritage in the fourth. The handoff to Nasir Martin. He wills his way in for 6. That's coming up just around the corner here as the Patriots really just rolling early in this game. Let's see if we can see this. The pass now out to the left side, and we are good to go for Heritage. In the end, they defeat Woodland 28-6 is your final. Now wrapping up ACAC play, we have Jay County and Southern Wells. Final score there, complete blowout, Jay County 47-0, the shutout over Southern Wells.
All right, and moving right along to the NE8 now. Our first stop is at Columbia City, where the Eagles host the Belmont Braves. This one got ugly early, starting off from the first. It's Stratton Fuller from the feed from Grayson Bradbury. That puts the Eagles on the board 7-0. And then next play, it's the fullback, Trace Parrish, who gets in for the score there. Look at him go. Can run pretty quick. All right, it is 14-0, all Eagles, and the Eagles stay hot on the ground here. Next play, this time it's Landon Fazio, who puts up C-City up by 3 scores. And then on defense, it's Eagles really just capitalizing tonight. Let's see what they can do. They're just celebrating. All right, and then it is going to be a blocked punt, and Ethan McIntosh picks it up in the end zone. Eagles go on to win this one 61-0.
All right, let's head over to Leo now, where the Red Hot Lions are hosting a Norwell team which has been held to just 1 score in its first 2 games, and it's really just more of the same tonight. That's Brock Schott taking it 55 yards to the house for the Lions for the first score of the game. Now here's score number 2. That one comes courtesy of Nathan Foster, proving that he is quite hard to tackle. Then at 21-0 now, we're going to see more Leo highlights. We've got the pitch. This one goes out to Paul Woods, and he weaves his way through traffic, takes it to the house himself. Leo wins this one big, 55-13. And checking in the rest of the NE8, the New Haven Bulldogs looking to break their losing streak against the DeKalb Barons, but not this week. The Barons with a resounding win, 31-12 over New Haven.
All right, and 2 local conferences down, but still plenty more Friday night football action in store.
Yeah, and don't think we've forgotten about the Fort Wayne schools just yet. We started outside, working our way in. The SAC packed full of action in this first week of conference matchups. So we're going to start this one with one of the 2 conference reigning champs, Bishop Luers. The Knights taking on a very high-scoring Northrop Bruins offense tonight, but Northrop playing without their starting QB and certainly having some issues. On the tip, that was Danny Arnold who makes the snag for that nice interception. Bishop Luers taking over on offense, and they're going to make them pay. That's Daria Williams finding some room down the sideline, taking it to the house to start the scoring in this game, 7-0 Luers. Then the mistakes really just start piling up for the Northrop Bruins. Now the Bruins attempting to punt in this one after Leo finishes their celebration, but that one way off. Bounces straight in the back of the end zone. No chance. That's a safety for Luers, and this one really gets out of hand quickly as the Knights come away with a 40-6 victory. Moving on over to the field that Northrop actually shares with the Snyder Panthers, but it's Concordia Lutheran Cadets having to contend with a very impressive Panthers crowd, I have to say. Now, starting the second half, Snyder finding all sorts of way to move the ball. Aaron Vance finds Keaton Robinson, the sophomore, for that nice game. Then later in the drive, we're going to see Vance again. He's just really putting on a show in this one. This time, the short pass, again out wide to that time senior Brandon Logan. He takes off down the sideline for the first down and some. And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to see Aaron Vance once more. Same sort of dump off, this time to running back Jordan Davis. He works his way down that same sideline, and this time all the way into the end zone. That extends the lead 24-6, and it was all Panthers from there. Snyder wins this one 41-6 is your final. And now let's keep the fun going over at Chambers Field, where Bishop Dwenger comes to take on Northside. We pick this one up with Northside down 14, looking to get something started on offense. Tristan Newsom keeping it himself, but oh, Lord, blown up on that play. Leveled by a number of Saints. The ball knocked loose by Gunnar McCarthy. The Saints are taking over on offense. But the Legends defense, they've got a little bit of punch in them as well. They're stepping up. That's Jalen Jackson with the snag. He gives Northside another shot on offense thanks to that big interception, keeping this game low scoring and keeping Bishop Dwenger at bay for a little while. But unfortunately for them, the Legends really just couldn't do much with it. A dangerous bobble right here, actually saved by Newsom. But even that, still not enough. Bishop Dwenger locks down. The Saints pick up their first win of the year with a tight 14-6 win.
All right, and we're going to Carroll High School now, where they will host the Southside Archers. And both teams are looking for their first win on the season here, so it's a big one. And look at that. It's the first touchdown completed by quarterback, none other than Jimmy Sullivan, to Mason Ermitter for a rushing touchdown. And then look at this, completed once again by Jimmy Sullivan, airs it out to Brady Road, another one. And Carroll is just showing up big in this one. And in the end, when all was said and done, Carroll wins in shutout fashion, 49-0. All right, let's take a peek together. Elsewhere in the SAC tonight, Wayne travels to Homestead. The Spartans looking for their first win on the season here against a Wayne squad they've never lost to in their 9 previous matchups. And tonight, no different. Homestead wins it 22-8.
All right, now it's time to head north to the NECC, and we're starting with Garrett taking on Churubusco this evening. Eagles trying to get something started early. No score when Brady Lawrence hits Carson Tonkel for the first down. Busco not able to score on that drive, however, but later on we then get this. A big, oh, that's how they're able to score, my bad. But then we're going to set up a little bit later as the Railroaders on the next drive trying to punch back. Katie Hefty taking the score that you just saw. Garrett goes up 7, and now that's Parker Skelly getting the pick, and that would lead to this, the Cam Rubel getting it done on the ground. leaving everybody in the dust behind him. Another Railroaders score. They go up 21-0 on the Eagles. And Garrett ultimately wins this one big, 41-0. Now checking in on the rest of the NECC action. Fremont hosting Angola. Angola goes on to win that one 39-6. West Noble hosting Eastside. Another shutout for the Chargers. They come out on top, blanking the Blazers. They move to 3-0 on the season with that 35-point win. Then we got a couple of out-of-town matchups as Central Noble visiting LaVille, and LaVille comes out on top 27-0. And then Fairfield hosting Jimtown. But another rough one for the local teams, the Jimmies mining out that 35-0 victory. Then finally, we got Prairie Heights on the road in Lakeland for the Battle of the Milk Can, and that is coming home with Lakeland this year. Big win, 48-6 is your final.
All right, and it's that time of the night. You guessed it, time for our play of the night. Drum roll. And yeah, we take you back out to Burns, Southside hosting the Bluffton Tigers. Axton Best, there he goes, airs it out long to none other than Colson Teeple. He was a big star on the night. He caught that on the 1-yard line. What a beauty of a play. He would help in the end with their big statement win over the Starfires.